Hey, Foodie Gang, the show will be starting soon. So hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video, or follow me on Facebook if you are watching from Facebook. And let's get into it. Hey, Foodie Gang, the show will be starting soon. So hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video, or follow me on Facebook if you are watching from Facebook. And let's get into it. Hey, Foodie Gang, the show will be starting soon. So hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video, or follow me on Facebook if you are watching from Facebook. And let's get into it. Foodie Gang, Gang, Gang. Foodie Gang, Gang, Gang. Foodie Gang, Gang, Gang. Foodie Gang, Gang, Gang. Hey, how is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Okay. So I haven't done StreamYard in a minute, so I'm a little bit nervous. So bear with me, bear with me. When I was on live yesterday, I was talking about doing a show where we would have y'all come up and talk if y'all want to. I have already dropped the link in the chat if anybody wants to come up. You're gonna have to come up through YouTube if you do want to come up and say a little piece. I ain't talked to y'all in a minute, and this is Coffee and Conversations. Okay, I do not have my studio mic. Hopefully, the sound is coming through good. But I have dropped that link in the chat if anybody wants to come up. Um, yes, how is everybody doing this morning? So We haven't done StreamYard in a while, but I wanted to give it a try today to see how it goes. And like I said, I already dropped that link. If anybody wants to come up and say a little piece, you got to come up through YouTube. We are on Facebook, 907 Goodies, and Time for Tea. So we got a little bit of everything going on. And to support my road trip, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and all that good stuff. So I have 7:30, so it is pretty early over here. Mm, Let me get some banners rolling across the top of or the bottom of the screen. There we go. Got that banner right there. But how is everybody doing today? So it's early for me. I just woke up. Last night I did do some laundry and I did live streaming as well. We having a good time over here on YouTube. If you're not tapped in to my YouTube channel, you are definitely missing out. I go live on my YouTube channel all the time, but today I wanted to go live on Facebook as well, just because I haven't seen y'all in a minute, and I'm feeling a lot better after having my surgeries. So StreamYard makes is a little bit easier when you can like see and all that. But there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and I do want to get back to doing StreamYard lives. So this is like my little practice run, y'all. It's my little practice run, so bear with me. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything, and I don't think we have so far. But yes, wherever you're watching from, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Keep the stove on, support the road trip by sending a super chat with your thoughts, hitting the Cash App, PayPal, or just hitting the subscribe button, making sure you come right on back here for the next one. So before I went off to surgery, we were going hard with the Time for Tea. We were going so hard that I actually made another YouTube channel just for Time for Tea. So I am very serious about my Time for Tea, and I plan to, jump right back into the ice raids. There's a lot going on with that. So I plan to get back into that. And I got my coffee here. It's a light roast. I put French vanilla cream in here. But it made me so mad because when I went down to get coffee, it only gave me like half a cup of coffee. I was like, oh my gosh. Yesterday I went down to breakfast early, and today I went down like 30 minutes late. It's like, dang, y'all drinking the coffee that fast? That's crazy. So it's like I got to come here right at 6:30, right when y'all open, to be able to get enough coffee. But like in 30 minutes, y'all drink all that coffee? That's crazy. So yes, we are back on StreamYard. Shout out to my Facebook group. I really appreciate you guys holding it down as far as like the moderators. What do they call it? They call it like the most contributors. I forgot what they call it specifically on Facebook, but I appreciate you guys so much. Um, Holding it down in my absence. I've had a lot going on, but it's getting better. We getting somewhere. Um, I appreciate everybody on my Facebook group, my YouTube channel. Even I am the admin on a lot of Facebook groups, so I appreciate you guys bearing with me too. Because my posts, I used to post a lot of content on Facebook. I have not been posting as much because I've been going through life, as y'all know. So I appreciate um, y'all bearing with me, rocking with me, and just holding on, being patient. Much appreciated, much appreciated. But thank you guys so much for bearing with me. I'm feeling a little bit better. We're like turning the corner, I feel. So that is good. We're finally turning the corner. So yes, it's a lot going on. So what's going on with the ice raids? And I do want to get back into that too, because that was a hot topic. Um, in California, there was, I think it was a class action, or there was a judge that put a pause to a lot of the ice raids that were happening in LA. Um, and they were saying something about how you can't discriminate against certain people. So they had that, they put the ice raids on pause because of something happened in court. So they traveled to another part of Cali. I think it was the southern part, or it was just another part. And they were doing the ice raids recently. Um, Something happened and they got the lawsuit back, or they ended up winning the lawsuit. So now they are conducting raids in LA County again. And they are not cool with it. And when I say they, I'm talking about the mayor, Gavin Newsom. They kind of took it as a surprise, but I will say this administration seems very, very serious about sanctuary cities, ICE raids, and illegal immigrants. I really don't think that there is anything that they could do to stop them altogether. I feel like no matter what, they're going to keep coming for them. And I think it was Tom Homan. Tom Homan actually said that sanctuary cities is where we're going to go to first. We're not going to stop. And I do believe them in this aspect of what they're talking about. So yeah, we got the disclaimer. The views expressed are those of the individuals, not on seven good eats. While we aim for accuracy, we cannot guarantee completeness or reliability. Use the information at your own risk. Fair use, fair use, fair use. I don't think that we're going to play any videos, but just in case, that's up there. So we're going back to this. But yeah, so with the raids picking back up in LA County, I don't know if it's called LA County or if it's just LA. I'm not sure. With the raids picking back up, we got a lot to talk about, and ICE is not holding back. They're not gonna stop. They are determined. They are determined. And so I feel like for the next 4 years, we're gonna be seeing a lot of stuff and experiencing a lot of things. Uh, Stuff that we haven't seen necessarily before, because people have been free to do what they want to do, but now they're not allowing that stuff. But I feel like for us as black people, we never really trusted them anyway. So are we surprised? No, we're not surprised at all. Are they surprised? Yes, they are surprised. So let me look at my little calendar. Let's see what else is going on. So we got the ice race going on. There was the recall on butter that I was telling y'all about the other day. There's always like recalls on certain stuff. So you guys, when you're out shopping and in the world, just be careful because it seems like they always messing something up. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm looking at this right now. It's a Costco recall update nationwide. I wonder what they recalled at Costco. I'm about to pull it up and tell y'all. Don't even worry. Ooh, it says consumers recently. Hold on. Don't you hate when you go on a website, it's like all these little pop ups? Oh my gosh. I have like all these little pop ups. Oh my gosh. Okay. Costco, one of America's largest warehouse retailers, recently alerted consumers to several nationwide product recalls, including warnings classified as potentially fatal. The recalls, and I don't like how it says recalls with an S. It's like, dang, what are y'all doing in there? Include pools and food sold by the retail giant, affecting customers across the United States. I wonder why so many places have recalls all the time. But what are the products? Because it's y'all should be shaming yourselves. Okay, the following products were recalled in June. Okay, so there were some diffusers that were sold. Okay, so for the Pure 4 diffusers, just after discovering that magnets inside the front cover may detach over time. That sounds very scary and very not cool. So there are some diffusers, and then some pools that were recalled over drowning hazard linked to compression straps. What the heck? Bunch of weird stuff. It's scary. Like it's not even just food. It's like actual products. So diffusers, pools, and Ritz. Oh my God, Ritz peanut butter cracker sandwiches recalled over allergen mislabeling risk. I feel like these places be working too fast and they be missing all the detail. I drink some of my coffee. I've seen this name before. Mondelez Global issued a voluntary recall of a limited number of 40 count cartons of rich peanut butter cracker sandwiches sold at select Costco warehouses and business centers. The recall affects cartons that may contain peanut butter cracker sandwiches but are incorrectly labeled as the cheese variety on the individual packs. So it's not like there's a problem with the labeling. So it says cheese on the pack, but it's really peanut butter. That sucks. And you know, a lot of people are allergic to peanuts, so that's not cool at all. So dang, Ritz crackers, that's crazy. Ritz crackers, pools, diffusers. Okay, I think that was the end of the list. When you hear recalls, when I hear the word recalls, I automatically think it's food, but it's not just food; it's products as well. Dang, Costco, y'all gotta get it together. And that's scary with the pools because it's like the drowning. No, that's not cool at all. That's not cool at all. So let's see. Ooh, I want to get one of those ninja slushies. As we can make like slushies at home. And have you guys seen the ice cream machine that they have? It's like I think it's the same brand. I think it's a Ninja ice cream machine. Definitely want to get one of those. Are you okay, Ava? That's my baby back here. Are you okay? Hey Drip, how you doing? How you doing? I dropped the link earlier if anybody wants to come up. I ain't spoken to y'all in a minute. Can you hear me? Okay, thank you. Ava made me some oatmeal.
It does kind of watery.
Oh, it's good. Thank you. It's perfect. Thank you, Ava.
It's good. And I did a little glass of water with this one.
Yeah, that's good. You did a good job, Ava. Okay, so Ava made some oatmeal. Okay, no problem, Drip. I'll be here for a little bit. Ava made some oatmeal, and she made one for me and for her, and it came out perfectly fine. But yes, we are just chilling today. If anybody wants to come up, I did drop the link. If you're busy, don't worry about it. Maybe I should pin it to the top.
You have a chocolate muffin for me.
Yeah, you have it. Oh yeah, I gotta go to YouTube to pin it. See, I'm a little bit rusty because I haven't been on StreamYard in a long time. So I was like, I'm looking at stuff, but it ain't making no sense.
Mom, wait, do we have to check out today?
Ava, can you please go sit down so I can do this right now, okay? We can talk about this later. I don't know why when I get in here, she started asking me all these questions, start grilling me and all that stuff. Um, Dang, Walmart has a recall too. That's crazy. But I feel like when they're in these factories, I feel like everyone's moving so fast that they're not catching these things, or they use robots a lot instead of like humans. It's like they use a lot of the machines too, and so the machines could not be catching. Okay, let me pin this link to the top of the chat. There we go. I pinned the link to the top of the chat if anybody wants to join the show, if anybody has time. Okay, but let's get back into the Walmart recall. Let's see what products at Walmart they recalled. This is why I always say it's important to pray over your food before you eat because it's crazy. Oh, they recalled ice cream. Helados, Mexico, and La Michiono. I cannot say that word, but I've seen that word before. Members Mark freeze dried fruit variety pack. Walmart's High Noons Beach Variety Packs. I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's a vodka seltzer beach pack. Oh, so that's a liquor. Okay. Dang. Yeah, sounds like liquor to me. Okay, some of the stores that these products were sold at were Florida, Michigan, Ohio, South Carolina, Virginia, and Wisconsin. Okay, that's end of the list. That's a lot of stuff. Wow, so there's a lot of recalls that's going down and all that. So yeah, when you guys go out and shop, just be aware. Pray over your food before you eat it. You never know. You never know what's going down. And I told you guys about the butter that was being recalled. After you hear about all these recalls, it make you not even want to eat no more. Okay, this is crazy. McDonald's is launching a new adult Happy Meal with limited edition shake. Y'all, some big kids out here. They have an adult Happy Meal. And it has a limited edition shake. McDonald's is bringing back nostalgic characters to launch a new adult Happy Meal, which will include a new limited edition shake. I'm not gonna lie, I would get this just so I could do a food review on it. Ronald McDonald, Birdie, Hamburglar, Mayor McCheese, the Fry Friends, and Grimace, whose birthday meal went viral after its release in June 2023, have reunited for the McDonald Land Meal. You guys, they always say like, you're a kid at heart. The meal is gonna launch August 12th. It comes with a choice of a quarter pounder with cheese or a 10-piece chicken McNugget, fries, and the new. Honestly, I would get this for Ava because she's about to add her 10-piece chicken nuggets and the new Mount McDonald Land shake. The flavor of the shake wasn't revealed in the release, but the company said it's inspired by the vibrant blue lava and pink clouds of Mount McDonald Land, the volcano in the company's fictional world. I did never heard about this,
That sounds kind of weird. I know, but
but it looks kind of good. I wonder if I could pull up a picture of it and show you guys.
It sounds good, but also weird.
I'm gonna pull up a picture of it and show y'all because I just remember I could share my screen. Uh, I'm like reading all the stuff off my phone. I'm like, oh yeah, I can share my screen. Duh. Let me let me do this. I haven't done it in a while though, so let's see. I think it's this one. So this is. Can y'all see it? Okay. Let me pull up on my phone and make sure. So this is the. I'm gonna stop the screen share soon because it's like I see it's messing with my Wi-Fi. This is the McDonald's, the new adult Happy Meal. This is what it looks like. So you see the drink right there, and apparently this is the what do they call this? Oh, this is the Mount McDonald Land. But I could see a lot of adults liking this and wanting to eat this. I think that this is like low key kind of smart because people are gonna like this. People like stuff like this. Okay, there we go. But this is the new adult McDonald's Happy Meal. So you guys see, like you can get 10-piece nuggets, fries, or you can get the quarter pounder. I don't think it comes together. And these are the little cards. These are the old characters and all that stuff. Uh, so they're gonna launch this August 12th. Today's the 18th. So this is gonna be coming out pretty soon. Yeah. So this was what's going down. I wonder how much it's gonna cost. I'm gonna stop the screen share because I see it's messing with my Wi-Fi. Okay, so yeah, that is the Happy Meal that they finna come out with. That's what they finna get into and all that. Which I think that honestly it's gonna be a good seller and people are gonna definitely flock to it. People already eat McDonald's. And I don't want to hear that they don't because every time I see McDonald's, they got a line out the door. So somebody eating there, people don't like cooking like that. Somebody's eating there for sure. So yeah, that's what McDonald's got going down. They got a new adult Happy Meal, but honestly, like these kids, you could get that adult Happy Meal for the kids. All right, all right. But yeah, you could honestly get that Happy Meal for the kids because I know, like for Ava, she don't even know it's a lot, but sometimes you go there, the kids like McDonald's. When I get her the 4-piece nugget, it's never enough. Ava, did you eat your oatmeal? And then they got a Minecraft meal. One thing that McDonald's does do very well is market, and Minecraft is big right now, so making a Minecraft Happy Meal box is smart. Okay, so let me read y'all this. McDonald's sales have finally turned the corner thanks in part to a Minecraft meal deal that marked the chain's largest marketing campaign ever. Sales at McDonald's U.S. locations open at least a year rose 2.5% for the quarter ending June 30th, um, putting it into two consecutive quarters of sinking sales. Do you guys remember hearing about how McDonald's sales were going down because of the price of fast food was becoming so high that a lot of people could not afford fast food anymore. But McDonald's came through with the marketing and they launched a Minecraft meal, uh, which is very smart because Minecraft is very big right now. They just came out with a movie, so that was smart of them to kind of play into that. So yeah, that was smart what they did. Marketing to the children is smart because then you get the kids asking the parents to go to McDonald's and then boom. Okay, so they added that re-engaging the low-income consumer is critical because they visit McDonald's more frequently than middle and high-income customers. To do that, it will continue to offer value meals and has extended the $2.99 price for the snack wrap until the end of the year. And so you remember when I was telling you guys, um, McDonald's had gotten too expensive for a lot of people, so people were not eating there. So pretty much what they're saying is that a lot of low income people come to McDonald's, so they have been trying to increase, the value meals and all that stuff. But that's crazy. And then they came out with this adult Happy Meal. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. So someone said that they tried the McDonald's the adult Happy Meal, which I don't know how because and the other article said it wasn't out first, but you know how like they let certain people try it first. They're saying that it was good, but I think it's a smart marketing tactic to pretty much re-release old stuff. That's kind of what Mariah Carey has been doing for years. She will re-release old music and like everybody cool with it. That's when. And so, one thing I think McDonald's does do well is they are good at marketing, and they know what to do to get their customers to come back into the building. Like they got that on lock as far as marketing goes. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna stop looking at these recalls. And once you start looking at recalls, it's like you go down the rabbit hole. You start looking at all of them. You're like, oh my gosh. But normally, if there's a recall, that I will say like the grocery stores or whatever stores are selling it, they will pull it off the shelves as soon as they find out about it. Because if they don't do that, it could get them in trouble. So normally, like they will pull it off the shelves in a timely manner. And I've actually gone to the store before, and I've seen where, and then they'll put like a little note that lets you know that it's being recalled. Because if they don't do that, they sell you the recall items, and they could get in trouble for that. I've heard it too that if you get a product from the store, I've never tried this myself, but this is what I heard. I heard that if you get a product from the store and then it gets recalled, you can actually call the store back and arrange for like a refund and get your money back. But like I said, I've never myself done it, but that's what I've heard before. Okay, y'all. So hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video, follow me on my social media platforms. I have my light roast coffee here, my French vanilla creamer. It is very, very tasty. Make sure you tune into my new YouTube channel. I'm working on getting back good to be able to like post as much content as I was before. But it is gonna take a little bit of time, gonna lie. Uh, since I've been kind of like, since my surgery and I've been in recovery, I realized like how much content I was producing. And then I also have, excuse me now. Oh, I had to sneeze. I always try to mute up before I sneeze or cough so it doesn't go right into your ear. But since my surgery, I realized like how much content I was producing, and I also have my kids channel where I make children's content. I have this channel, and then I have Time for Tea. I got the Facebook group going on, so I have a lot going on. But I think when you doing something that you enjoy, it doesn't necessarily feel like a lot, because I love to cook, and so I just was having fun cooking. So it didn't necessarily feel like I was doing anything or like I was doing a lot of work because I love to cook. I don't mind like cleaning. I like wherever I stay at cannot be dirty, so I'm okay with cleaning. Yes, I don't mind cleaning. I know some people don't like cooking and cleaning, but for me, it's like, well, if I don't clean, that means I'm living in dirt. And if I don't cook, that means I'm eating McDonald's, and I don't want to eat McDonald's every day. So I gotta cook and I gotta clean. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but yeah, those are some of the current recalls. That's what's going on with LA and ICE. And we're gonna get back into talking about the raids because those live streams did really, really well. So now all I'm seeing a lot of stuff in my news feed about McDonald's because I was looking at McDonald's and it makes me so mad. Uh, yeah, now that I was looking at McDonald's, I was like, I'm seeing a whole bunch of McDonald's stuff in my news feed. Yeah, but McDonald's be going strong. Like even despite what everybody says about them and how the food tastes, they be going strong. It's the marketing. They know their audience. They know how to get their audience into the store. They know what they doing and all that stuff. Are you okay, Ava?
Mm-hmm.
So we got Ava in the background. Let me. I think Nightbot. Okay, here it is. here is Ava's Playtime. We're dropping more content over there. Um, yeah, Ava would be coming up with some crazy ideas and great content ideas. But y'all make sure y'all tap into that channel, especially if you have kids, nieces, nephews, any of the like. Definitely tap into that channel. And then if you're someone that wants to start streaming, I know I was having a little bit of issues with StreamYard probably like a month and a half ago, but I have made thousands, or not thousands, hundreds of live streams on StreamYard, and I don't typically have issues, so I still recommend StreamYard. Very user friendly, very easy to navigate. So here's my discount code that you can sign up with. I do like StreamYard despite some of the issues I was having. And come to find out, it wasn't just StreamYard. My internet box was outdated. So I was just having a lot of tech issues right before my surgery. But it wasn't just StreamYard. My internet had to be updated and all that stuff as well. So we finally got that back working. We got the tech okay. They was giving me hugs. She's very, very warm.
I feel cold.
I feel cold too. Can you turn on the AC? So, we are in Alabama right now, and one thing I will say about Alabama is that they have AC in all the rooms.
And every single place there's AC.
Yes, in every single place there's AC, and it's like you get hot, then you get cold. You get hot, then you get cold. Or for me at least, I notice like when I wake up in the morning, I'll be kind of hot because like I don't know, it's just weird. My body temperature will be all over the place. But when we wake up in the morning, I'll be hot. And I have to turn the AC down, and then in the afternoon I have to turn the AC up. So we just be going back and forth with the AC and that whole situation.
I get some more hot chocolate.
You want to go down there and grab some?
Mm-hmm. And if I can give you some coffee, I'll give you some coffee.
Okay, they might not have none left. Just Ava, come here.
I got it.
Come here. Look, she's out trying to sweet trying to butter me up. I want you to keep this. And you can make this shorter if you need to, okay? So, McDonald's found a way to come through the storm. They found a way to make some money. They're not going nowhere. They because like for a minute there, I think I reported on it too. Fast food had gotten really, really expensive, and it was to the point where people could not even afford to eat fast food. You would go to eat fast food, and it would come out to like $40 for you and your whole family. You're like, what? For the price of that, we could have went somewhere and sat down. But they have figured out a way to uh, bring back in the customers that is their fan base. And all that stuff. So let's see what else we got going on. So I'm seeing a bunch of recalls. Let's see what else. Okay, so it's the Ninja Creamy Ice Cream Maker. That is the one I want. They have different colors and all that stuff, but I really want that. And I remember Blaze has been asking me to make ice cream for a while. Okay, Dairy Queen announces Major menu change starting this month. Shout out to Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen, I like Dairy Queen. They kind of be struggling though. It seems not going there. Okay, fall 2025 menu, reintroducing the popular pumpkin pie blizzard and uh two new desserts for customers. Uh, oh, you know what? This is around the time where Starbucks would come out with their PSL, the pumpkin spice latte, which I actually like. I don't. I probably get like a couple of seasons though. I probably get like two or three, and then I'm done. But I know a lot of people like it. I never had. They say it was a pumpkin spice or a pumpkin pie blizzard. I've never had that before. I wonder how that tastes. But the Dairy Queen in Alaska the one I used to go to, they kind of struggling. Like, don't let them get busy. Okay, and then everybody's gonna come out with their pumpkin inspired fall offerings, such as Starbucks and Krispy Kreme. Dairy Queen aims to capture early fall attention and reinforce customer loyalty. These places will do whatever it takes to get people into the doors. Okay, the seasonal offering combines soft serve with pieces of real pumpkin pie and it's finished with whipped cream and a sprinkle of nutmeg. You know, like Starbucks PSL. I think after a while, it gets to be too much spice for me. Okay, well, I might have to try this pumpkin pie blizzard. Okay, so the new drinks that they're gonna have, or the blizzards, are gonna be a caramel toffee cookie blizzard. That sounds freaking bomb. A maple cookie shake. Okay, which on the maple cookie shake, the shake features a maple cookie crumble base blended with soft serve and real milk, topped with whipped cream for a seasonal finish. Okay, that sounds good. And the caramel toffee cookie blizzard combines Dairy Queen's traditional soft serve with chewy cookie pieces, rich caramel and toffee. But I like caramel a lot and I like toffee. So honestly, anything that has those two flavors, I'm gonna like. Okay, and this is what people are saying. The fast food industry continues to face rising costs, especially for staples like meat and chicken. To offset this, chains are leaning into higher margin products. Ice cream and dessert items like Dairy Queen's Blizzards offer better profitability while also
Would you like some more
tapping
coffee?
into.
Because I can make you some.
Huh?
Want coffee?
Do they have any? How do you know?
Because I saw it come out. They refilled it.
Oh. Yes, can you give me coffee and then some of the creamer in the back and then two sugars.
Which one sugar? Both of them?
The regular sugar in a white pack.
I understand. I see yellow and pink.
Okay, can you bring those on the side? Can you put them in the purse? Can you put two sugars in the purse? It doesn't matter what color.
I'm just gonna do pink. Just put pink in.
Okay. Thank you, Ava. So she gonna go down there and grab me some coffee. She is so sweet. Um. Okay, so they're pretty much saying like the meat is expensive, and so is the chicken. So they're gonna lean more into drinks that offer better profitability, like desserts, ice cream, because it's cheaper to make them, and they can sell them at a higher profit margin. But the thing is like those drinks and stuff are do be full of sugar. So, but when you go to places like Dairy Queen, McDonald's, they're not looking out for you like that. So they don't care. And yes, we're gonna get into the fall season here very shortly, very soon. Very shortly, very soon. Okay, so I am cold right now because the AC is going. Yeah, so that's all that's going on with the food. It's a lot going on. As far as new stuff coming out, we're getting ready to go into fall. We're gonna see a lot of pumpkin spice on the menu. I wonder why nobody ever does sweet potato anything or like they just. I guess they go with pumpkin spice because it's more popular. Like what happened to like the pecan pie? It's like they did. I guess they just go with the stuff that's popular, which I don't blame them. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so we are almost at 6,000 subscribers. It is taking a long time for us to get to that goal, but that's okay. It's it's not a race. It's a slow walk to the top. The reason why I say it's not a race because like you want to make sure that when you are growing your channel or your platform or whatever you got going on, you want to make sure that you're growing it the right way. Like I could get on here and be cussing people out, be arguing, and then have a lot of subscribers and whatever. Nah, because people love drama. Let's just be real. But in the long run, is that gonna work or is that gonna be a good business idea? No. So it's a slow walk to the top, but we're almost at 6,000 subscribers. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We have this channel for about 2 years. I think we just celebrated our 2 year anniversary in June, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was in June. We're doing great. We're doing great. Shout out to the Foodie Gang, my supporters. Definitely helping me out on my travels. I appreciate y'all so much. Um, I was just saying yesterday, like this channel is so emotional. Like, even though it's just food, this channel will have you crying, praying, thanking Jesus. It just this channel just pulls out your heartstring because I'm sharing with you guys everything that I'm going through in life, and it's without all the like embellishments and all that stuff. So I'm just sharing with you guys what I'm going through in my day to day life, and it is very emotional, especially with the surgery, with me being a mom, and with my family. So it's just been a lot. And then you got the food that looks so good. So it's just this channel just pulls out your heartstrings. And you will be really invested. That's why I always tell people to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Um, I do go live on Facebook every once in a while, but the majority of my content is gonna be on YouTube. And the reason why I pick YouTube is because YouTube has been good to me. YouTube has been really good to me.
I got your coffee.
Thank you, Ava. My baby got me a coffee. She's so sweet. Thank you, Ava. Because remember I told y'all they played me when I went down there earlier and they didn't have no coffee? So she looked out, got me coffee. Thank you so much.
If I didn't put a lot, I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
I did 2 pumps.
I appreciate it because you did it, Ava. And it's hot, so I'm going to let it cool down.
What I did do, I did put 2 pumps, and I put 2 sugars. And I put coffee, and then I mixed it up. And she has some napkins. It is kind of hot, so.
Yes, I believe you that it is hot. But yes, this channel right here, thank you. It's so warm too. Ooh.
It's probably because we're holding that coffee.
So warm.
Now do you trust me to do it?
Yeah, I always trust you. I always trust you, Ava.
I did 2 pumps.
Okay, thank you.
And if it's a little off, I'm really sorry. But I put like up to like this much coffee.
I'm glad. So we got a little bit of everything. This hotel that we're staying at does offer breakfast or continental breakfast. I don't know what you call it.
It's like breakfast, but like it's like mostly like drinks, like coffee, hot chocolate, tea.
Yeah, it's mostly like drinks, but today they had muffins, they had a Nutri-Grain bar, they have oatmeal and grits. So I mean, it's better than nothing because like the place we were staying at last time didn't even offer breakfast. Oh yeah, you can have it because all your hard work. The place we were staying at last time didn't even offer breakfast, so I'm always appreciative.
Even though it's not much, that's like better than nothing.
Yes, very, very true. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. But yes, this channel will definitely pull at your heartstrings, especially when you see the food. I cannot tell you how many people I've had tell me that when they see this channel, they get hungry. They be wanting to eat some of the food. And then shout out to you guys that have followed me up from Alaska and have been tracking my journey because it's only been 2 years, but I would say on this channel, 3 years when it was playtime. It's only been 2 years, but it's been a long road. It's been a long road. Yes, it's definitely been a long road, but I'm very thankful that there is a road. Like even if it feels long sometimes, I'm very thankful for everything. Uh, it's just been crazy. Let me try my coffee. Make sure it's not too hot. Ooh, I got these sunglasses on and I was blowing my coffee. It started fogging my glasses up. She did a good job. My baby did a good job on my coffee. It's really good.
It may be a little hot though.
It is hot, but you did a good job, Ava. Thank you. She made my coffee just how I like it. Just how I like it. Was the muffin good?
Yeah, you want to try some? We have the rest of this.
Okay.
You can have it.
Thanks, Ava. She saved me half of the muffin. It's so sweet. Try this muffin.
It's pretty good. It's good, right?
And I have the camera off because I'm having a bad hair day.
It doesn't look terrible.
I'm having a bad hair day.
It's not terrible.
So should I turn the camera on?
Yeah. It doesn't look terrible.
Let's see. Okay, Ava said my hair don't look terrible.
It's not like you have no hair.
You said what? It's not like I don't have what?
It's not like you have no hair. You still got some hair.
I still got a little something, something.
And I think it's not like that bad. I really like it.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. It
So-
looks good.
This is the coffee that Ava made me. It feels so weird when I talk to you guys and I don't have my camera on. Because I'm used to having my camera on. And you know what I'm saying, when I'm talking and stuff. But yeah, I definitely gotta wash my hair. I need to get some earplugs.
But I did do a good job on the coffee.
She did. She hooked her mama up.
I did put. I didn't want to do too much because I didn't want to like splash on you. Because that would have been bad. That would have been bad. But I did do a good job on the coffee.
She did. She did do a good
And
job.
I got myself a hot chocolate. I got myself a hot chocolate.
And then
I did do 2 trips because I didn't want to spoil everything.
and I'm glad that she did 2 trips because there's a lot of stairs. And even
I
when
had
you
to
go,
like put my drink down to find the key card. I'm like, I'm just gonna put it where I just have to like this and just flip it up. Boom.
Ava, do you have that lip gloss? What do you call it? She got okay. So Ava's been doing these get ready with me videos.
Summer.
I gotta take these off. I don't even need these. She's been doing these get ready with me videos. Be careful of my drink.
It's called Summer Fridays.
And she's all into the skincare.
Let me see what flavor.
And she got all this stuff figured out. I'm like, look, lip gloss is lip gloss. It ain't that deep to me.
It's called it's the peppermint flavor.
But I like this lip gloss. How much did it cost, Ava? A whole lot of money.
Like $28.
Bro, I gave her $100, right? This is when we were back in Alaska, we were doing really good as far as the YouTube channel and stuff. So I took them shopping, her and her friends. I give her $100, right? And I sent her to Sephora. Tell me why she came out with this little tiny little bag. I said, girl, what did you get?
It's literally because I had to shave. If I didn't have to shave, it would have been a lot better.
I sent her into Sephora with $100, and I just let her do her thing, cause I don't shop at Sephora.
Remember, I had to shave.
But Ava, I gave Ava and her friends $100. I said $50 each. Y'all go on Sephora, get what you want. Bro, they came out with this list. This is the smallest bag I've ever seen before in my life. It was so freaking small. I'm like, what did you get? This cost $28. So, but it is good. I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I do like it.
Look, Did I want to get something? I took the cover and go like this.
Look, I'll go to Walmart and get some lip gloss. Look, I don't gotta go to Sephora, but on the YouTube that she watches, like on kids' YouTube, they have a lot of like Sephora and Target advertising and a lot of like sponsors. So that's a brand that the kids recognize a lot.
No. Did I want to get something that will match my skin tone and just be like this? And cover my whole face with it? No.
So Sephora is expensive. And I went in there one time with her. I was like, bro, let's just go to Walmart.
I said, let's just go to Walmart.
It's expensive. It's expensive in Sephora. I'm like, that's why I never shop here. I knew I couldn't afford it. This piece of my hair is making me so mad because it's like it just stays bent like this. Even when I wash it, it just be bent like this. Look at my baby, she's so sweet.
I did kind of fix it, and now it looks now it looks pretty.
It just always be bent like this.
Ooh, that's pretty. I'm really prettier.
Look at that, bro.
I didn't exactly make a straight, but I made it prettier. But do you like your coffee though?
Mm-hmm. It's perfect.
I did have a stressful time thinking how many pumps to do on like the cream. I just said, I'll just do two. And once more, I can always go down there and just add it to one. I
She
made
did
it
a
to
perfect
make it perfect.
Perfect.
You know what I did? What happened was I did the pumps and then I did the coffee and then I stirred it up and I forgot about sugar. I was supposed to make a plain coffee.
Did
so
you
then
put
I
any
added-
sugar in here?
Yeah, I did.
Was it the pink packs?
Mm-hmm.
They're actually good. I think the pink packs are like low calorie sweetener. I think.
Yeah, it said low calorie something sugar.
And when I get them, I thought they always taste weird, but this tastes good, you know.
And then I'm like, then I had to put, and then I put the, and then I did the little sugar thing, and then I put it in, and then I have to stir it again.
She was over there whipping it.
Go.
She had to do what she had to do.
Mm-mm.
But yes, we are in our new spot. We're in Birmingham, Alabama. We're gonna give this a month, a road trip a month. We're gonna see how it goes, and no matter what happens, God got us. We're gonna be all right. Ava is gonna do her gymnastics. I don't know what the season is gonna look like, but she will be fine. And Ava's also gonna start homeschool here. The good thing about homeschool is that we can kind of make our own schedule up, and when we do have competitions or we are traveling, we'll be able to have the homeschool work around our schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter what, I'm gonna make sure Ava has everything that she needs. She's gonna be good. And they love her in gymnastics. So whenever we go back or if we start a new gymnastics, they're gonna love her. Ava's very disciplined, hard worker. Ava, tell them about the award that you got before we left.
Oh, the
MVP.
I got the MVP shirt. I think
Come a little closer because I don't have the studio mic.
I
I don't have the. Remember, I used to have a studio mic. I don't have that anymore. So you got to come a little closer, talk loud,
No.
so they can hear.
So I got the award MVP, which means
It was so cute. She was like, "Mom, what does MVP mean?" I said, "Well, she was just happy to get an award." I said, "It means that you're the most valuable player."
so that technically mean that I won the most medals.
And that means that you're important to the team.
I'm the most important one, so you better listen to me. Listen to me.
So they love her at the gym, and anywhere Ava goes, people are gonna like her because she's a well behaved person and not a selfish person. Some of y'all out here, ooh, y'all for so. Ava's not like that. So wherever she goes, we're gonna find her a place. Ava's gonna be well taken care of. Period. You know. And she'll get the best of both worlds. When I was on live yesterday on YouTube, someone was like, "Oh, if she's in homeschool, how is she gonna socialize?" I'm like, my baby is very social. When we had her birthday party, she had 3 different parties because she has 3 different groups of friends. Ava makes friends very well. So we had the kids from the neighborhood, we had the gymnastics people, and we had sorry, I'm thing is like crazy. We have the gymnastics people, kids from the neighborhood, in the school. She makes friends way better than I do.
So for the ones that gymnastics, we kind of we didn't really film we didn't film the whole thing.
It was too crazy.
Yeah.
We went to skating. Hey, come up here. Can you come a little closer?
We went to Skateland.
Take a step forward.
Mm-hmm.
Ava act like she glued to the floor. We went skating for that party, and it was too crazy to even film. It was chaotic.
We may have did a little short, but it was really, really loud.
I'm glad we got our pictures in the car because after that it was chaotic. It was crazy. That was my first time doing it at Skateland. I don't know if I would do another party there just because how they have it set up. But Ava had a lot of fun. I wish they had another skating rink in Alaska.
I wish they had skating land here. Or it'd be like
they probably have even better They probably have even better roller rinks here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing that we really like on our travel is being able to see new places. And they have a couple of trampoline parks. I was looking it up.
And we're going.
I want to take Ava to one of the trampoline parks down here. They have some good trampoline parks. Because now she's done with her PT. And now she's okay.
I graduated from my PT.
And yes, and apparently Ava is flat-footed and we're working on her art. But she's okay to jump and stuff now like that.
But if it hurts, no. I gotta take a break and sit down.
But she loves the trampoline parks. And so I want to take her to one out here. They have a lot too.
Then be like this.
And I like it. I like it in Alabama. And one thing I think is really cool is where we were at, they only have 3 gyms. Here they have 4 just in this one area. So it's everything for kids. It's there's more kids out here, so it's time, There's more places for her to play. But we love Alaska. That's our home. We can always go back there if need be.
We're gonna go back.
Yes. We can always go back if need be. We can always come back if need be. Here, we're not really stuck. Because we are, what are we, Ava? No, we're YouTubers. We work for YouTube. And with YouTube, we can take it anywhere with us.
Look. Tomorrow you should take me to a trampoline.
Come a little closer, Ava. Take one step forward. Okay, there you go. So, yes. I definitely want to go to a trampoline park soon.
We should go tomorrow.
We will see. We will see. But they have a lot out here, and they look really cool.
And then we'll do I'll do a flipping contest, and then I'll be like this. And then I'm gonna flip, and then I'm gonna flip over again. And then
She loves the trampoline parks because it's like her doing gymnastics, like free time. How did we both drink at the same time? Weird.
Weird.
But yes, Ava is very social, so I'm not worried about the social aspect of school. And honestly, um, because Ava has gymnastics, and even though she's not going to be going to school, we can do other stuff like go to the museum, go to the zoo, performing arts center. She can even do stuff at gymnastics with those girls. They have a lot of birthday parties, huh, Ava? Somebody is always having a party. And like the past levels that she was on, they will invite her to their parties. Like I remember one year when Ava was 5, we invited a lot of people from gymnastics. We had a huge party. And I was like, oh my gosh, we have to go to all these parties now. Because they came to our party.
Maybe you shouldn't invite that many people.
It was too late. It was like I was really excited because I only had one kid, so it was like she was turning 5, and I was like, I want to do a huge party. Oh my god!
And then after that, she soon regretted that.
I did, but I would never take it back. It was a lot of fun. I did not know Ava had that many friends because you gotta think.
I got a million friends. I got a million.
We invited her classmates, and they have siblings. I didn't think about that part. They have siblings, and then we have like a balloon artist. We have face painting. We have food.
We literally have like rented a whole place.
Yes, it was a huge party.
Unnecessary.
It was unnecessary, but it was fabulous, and Ava loved it.
And we needed to get a huge cake.
Oh, and then my cousin makes cakes. Shout out to Arbella. She makes cakes. Hey, Stanley, how are you doing? He said, hey, chef and young lady.
So I believe we had like a 3-stack like cake.
My cousin makes cakes, and she actually made the theme of the party was dinosaurs. It was so freaking tight. And then we went to Hawaii. We have visited Jurassic Park in Hawaii. So we had those pictures. We had some great designs. Like I should be a caterer, a party planner, and I probably will when Ava gets older. Because with catering and party planning, it's a grueling schedule. But we had some tight decorations, and then Ava had like a little green tutu. It was so cute. It was over the top.
We needed like a 3. Wait, we had like a 3-stack cake actually.
Yeah, it was like so. The cake was like Jurassic World, like where the gates and where the sign is, and then we had got some dinosaurs. And my cousin is a really great cake decorator. It was fabulous. Aw, thank you so much, Stanley. I appreciate that. And I appreciate all the love that we get on this channel. And just even in my absence. Yes, Ava made me coffee and it's great. Stanley says salute to you both. Yeah, I appreciate all the love that we get on this channel. And across all the different platforms. I really, really appreciate it. And when I was in the hospital and rehab and I was just reading all of the prayers, the love, it just made my heart melt. It just makes me happy that I was able to build a platform like this out of my own home, like out of my own kitchen, just sharing with you guys, what I cook and just being myself. And then when I got monetized, I was in disbelief because I was like, Ava's crazy. I was in disbelief because it was like, wow, I'm really monetized, and I just was myself. I didn't have to go put no costumes on, no characters. It just being myself, cooking my food. And so I appreciate all the love. And even now, like the fact that you guys are traveling with me, We went to Chicago. We're in Alabama. We've gone to Las Vegas before, but I didn't really do a lot of live streaming on that trip.
I loved it.
Me and Ayla went down to Las Vegas probably like
A year ago.
yeah, it was a year ago. I think it was for her 7th birthday. We
Yeah.
didn't do a lot of live streaming because it was just me and her. Y'all, I was on Kid Watch, but it was a lot of fun. So I appreciate that y'all have gone across the
We
U.S.
didn't really
with
do
me.
that many live streams. We basically just made more videos.
Yeah, we made a vlog, like a food vlog. But y'all have traveled with me. Y'all done gone to the hospital with me. Y'all done went to rehab with me. Y'all done went to the kitchen. Y'all went outside to barbecue with me in Alaska. Like, I just appreciate it.
You know what's the thing that the Burberry in Alabama?
And I always tell people just be yourself. You know, you don't gotta like put on all these characters, and you can if you want to, but it don't take all that.
You can sometimes get used, but it's just gonna take over.
Just be yourself, and then when you get monetized, you're like, "Oh, that was nice. I'm just myself." But how are you doing, Stanley?
Alabama.
How are you doing, Stanley? What you been up to? How's everything going for you? You say you were.
have a good day.
You say you were in Georgia, right? It was either Georgia or Virginia.
This is how I went. Hello. Bye.
Ava, come on. Oh yeah, okay. So it was Georgia. I remember you were telling me. I think you said I know you were a fisherman. Were you retired? That's what I'm trying to think. And yes, I remember you said you was in Georgia. You was kicking back, relaxing. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with relaxing.
Yes, me and Ava, we love to relax, kick back, and all that good stuff. Yeah, I remember it was Georgia. You was fisherman, and I remember we had that. I did a show one time, and you had came up. I forgot what that type of fish that we were talking about, but we were talking about a certain type of fish that is primarily found in Florida and Georgia. And you came up and you shared your experience. I really appreciate that too, because when people come up and they share anything, I always appreciate it, because it's like you don't have to tell me that. Okay, now I remember. Okay, he said I lived in VA for years. Yep, retired outside ATL from Savannah. You know what? I have got to go back and visit Savannah. I flew into the airport, and I just remember how beautiful it looked in Savannah. I definitely want to go back and actually spend time in Savannah. I think at the time, I didn't really spend time in Savannah. I drove to Jessup, Georgia, which is like a small town in Georgia. But Savannah was beautiful. So I definitely want to go back there. Definitely gotta go back there. I didn't make it to Atlanta, which I was like, dang, I was so close, but didn't make it to Atlanta. Yes, it's a very, very small town. Uh, that's where at the time where my people took me. And then at the time when I went to Georgia, I was like 16. You know, at that age, you can't really decide much. You getting driven around. So I want to go back to Georgia now as an adult and make my own trip. And some places that I want to visit are Savannah and Atlanta. I really want to visit those places. And then I have some family out in Atlanta that I definitely want to make my way and go visit and see how they're doing. Stanley said I grew up in Savannah's in the 70s and 80s. It was awesome. Yeah, I just remember like right outside the airport. It was beautiful, like green grass, flowers. It was very beautiful. But I am so mad that I made it that close to ATL but didn't go. And so it's like I was right there. So when I go back to ATL or Georgia, um, I'm gonna make sure that I visit ATL, and I really want to go to Savannah. Are there some good places to eat in Savannah? But yeah, it was just beautiful when I went there. It's beautiful, very beautiful. You know what's so funny? Okay, so I was talking to the foodie gang yesterday. I do a lot of lives on YouTube, and I was telling them, I was like, "Do you remember this? Do you remember this?" They was like, "No." I'm like, "Do y'all be listening when I talk?" I'm like, "How do I remember more than y'all?" And I got all this going on. And I love so the foodie gang has been pointing out recipes. I mean, not recipes, restaurants for me to try. And the other day, shout out to Truth. I haven't seen Truth in a while. Truth, we hope you're doing good. We love you over here. Truth actually had some food sent to my room, and shout out to El Cheapo for working as my little travel agent. My sister from another mother is what I call her. But he had some food sent to my room. It was like a hibachi place, and then one of them was a steak and shrimp combo, and the other one was a steak or sorry, a shrimp and chicken combo. Bro, it was so freaking good. And I love when other people pick out restaurants because it most likely is somewhere that I probably wouldn't have tried before on my own. And so that food was so good. And then when I went to Georgia, I had these I can never say this word right. Berea egg rolls. Bro, and they had the consomme and the egg rolls was fried just right. And it had like I think it had like a white cheese in there. It tastes like it was like maybe like mozzarella or something with the Berea meat. Oh, I have got to make those egg rolls, but they were really, really good. The food in Georgia, I mean, the food in Chicago, excuse me, y'all, I'm getting mixed up. So I'm talking to Stanley. The food in Chicago was hitting. It was really, really good. Okay, I will put that on my list. I got a little list that I started building on my phone. Start saving it like all the restaurants that you guys tell me about. I'll save it because I plan to like I'm serious about this. I've always wanted to travel and eat food. So okay. It's called the Gray. But I've always wanted to travel and eat food. This has always been my dream. I never thought it was going to be possible, but I love that it's a possibility. Yes, he said very interesting. If you come to Savannah, we have to do this. Yes, it was a Berea egg roll. Ooh, it was so good. I don't know what type of cheese that was. Maybe it was like a mozzarella or a provolone. It was something. It was a really good cheese, and like I don't think it was. I think the cheese that you normally do is cojita, but it wasn't that because it was like melted and it was like pulling. But it was so freaking good. Okay, I got the restaurant pulled up. Let me save it into my places. So yes, I had the hibachi food, the hibachi restaurant here, really, really good. I had the burrito tacos in Chicago. I had some bagels there. Chicago food was hitting. And I ate some here the other day, but I can't remember what it was. Okay, so this is the restaurant. Can y'all see it real good? So that's called the Gray. Wow, this looks. Ooh, that's the outside of it. It's beautiful. What kind of food they got? Okay, they got some oysters. I'm not really an oyster fan. Do y'all like oysters? I'm not really an oyster fan. I don't like slimy stuff like that. Okay, let me see what type of food that does it say they have. Ooh, $100 per person. Stanley got that expensive taste. Okay. Okay, upscale restaurant serving Southern fare in small plates in a historic setting. Okay, diners say this Southern U.S. restaurant serves up delicious lamb chops, chicken, and oysters, and they praise the cocktails and tasting menu. Okay, so it sounds like it's really good food, really upscale. But one of the things I like to do, or one of the things I've really been enjoying, is kind of like exploring. Like the other day, we're in Alabama, so we just went out walking, and Ava probably wasn't that happy with it, but I had a good time. I had fun. I had a good time. And then if you all want to support my road trip, hit the Cash App or the PayPal. Shout out to Stanley for being the sponsor of the show with the $5. We're gonna have to get that banner updated. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been over here. Y'all know I'm rusty. I ain't been doing this for a minute. I ain't been doing this in a minute. Okay, there we go. Got that updated. But yes, okay, so I had the hibachi grill while I've been in Alabama, which is really good. There are a couple other places that I do want to try. Well, I just like food. There are a lot of places I want to try out here. And we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. It's just been a rough start to our travels. We got stuck in Chicago for a whole day, which should not have happened, but it did. We did enjoy ourselves. But we did get stuck there for a whole day, so we had to do like hotels, Uber rides, all that stuff. So right now, I'm working with the airlines on getting reimbursed, and when that comes through, things will be a lot better.
Mhm.
So it's been a rough start to our travels, but that's okay though. That's okay. I mean, it is
No.
what it is.
So when you get that refund, can we go to trampoline park?
Probably so, Ava. Probably so.
If we can't do it tomorrow, then we're going. Okay. Okay.
Okay, but look, she's telling me what to do. But yes, it has been a rough start to our travel. So anything that y'all could do to support the channel, much appreciated. Thank you so much, Stanley Cross, for coming through. And I also did drop the link if anybody has time, wants to come up. We haven't been doing a lot of StreamYard lives because your girl has been in recovery, but I'm starting to feel a lot better. And so I do want to do more of these type of live streams. So let's see. Okay, I think we got everything good. I remember, I think it was like not this past Sunday, probably like 2 weeks ago. I did a stream hour live, and it was tough because it was like the chat was going, it was a lot. I was like, okay, I ain't ready, and so I haven't done one in a while. But we came back today. Um, yeah, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Okay, so any restaurants that you guys tell me about, I will. I have a list, and I've been saving them into my phone. Because I really do plan on trying out some of these places. There was a place that you guys recommended in Alabama that's like right down the road from me. And I do want to try it. It's called El Barrio, I think it's called. And they have some like Mexican food, because y'all know I love me some Mexican food. Let's be real here. Um, Definitely gonna check out that place. See, Stanley, and got me all distracted. I'm thinking about food now. Okay, so let me check my email. Yeah, so there's this place called El Barrio, I think it's called, and so I definitely want to try that place as well. Very very soon. I'm sorry, y'all. That's my chair squeaking. That's my chair squeaking. Okay, so this is a new YouTube channel. Y'all check that out. Children's content for the little one. Hit the like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Chargers. Can I have the charger, please?
It's a little one. Oh, I'm gonna get that charger back in a little bit. I just switched up the laptops. Sorry. Oh, Ava, there is. Can you hand me that charger back? Because I have a bag of chargers in my suitcase, and I think you should use that pink charger. It works better with that.
Yeah, but it's shorter.
Okay, can you hand me the bag of chargers? I'll pick one out for you that fits in there better. And you guys make sure y'all use my referral code for StreamYard.
stayed. I stayed.
Be careful, Ava.
Now go to.
So we have like hardwood floors in here, so when you have your socks on, it gets slippery. So I got a whole bag of chargers right here. I'm trying to get my tech stuff a little bit more organized. Here, you can try this for me. And so I went through and separated everything. I don't know if that one works. Plug this in. It is darkness. So yeah, shout out to the food gang for coming through on this trip. I know it's been a lot, but shout out to y'all for coming through. I really appreciate it. Okay, well just be patient. I'll be done with this one in a little bit. Let's see what else we got to talk about.
It doesn't work.
Okay, well hold on. How much battery do you have? Yo, you saying something don't work, and then I get over there and I make it work in no time.
Only 41.
Oh, you're good then. Okay, have you guys eaten breakfast yet?
I have.
Girl, you right here. I know you ate breakfast. You can plug in like this.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
It's wheelchair time. Yeah.
Okay. Well, just be patient, Eva. You have 41%. You're good. Okay. Okay, if y'all hear anybody rolling around in the background, that is definitely Ava rolling around, doing what she do best, making a whole bunch of noise.
Look what I normally do when you're sleeping. And you don't wake up from it. You want to switch chairs?
Because they're both sweet. Both sweet. Hey, yo, Sheba girl, I was just talking about you. I was giving you a shout out for all the help you have given and everything that you have done for the channel and for my road trip. Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
I'm a monkey.
Ava, come say hi to El Chico. You know you're in the background singing. She's enjoying herself. She loved these computer chairs.
It's good for rolling around.
She loved these computer chairs.
I took it. So,
There you go.
Hey,
Hey, Chipo.
Hi, Yellow Jeepo. I got an small. I got a small one. These chairs made me small. I said my hello.
Yes, okay, yeah. You know how kids are. You only got like about 2 seconds. Got about 2 seconds. Yeah, we just up here having coffee and conversations, up here just chit chatting. You know. And that's Ava that's out here rolling around like she cannot walk and doing some crazy stuff.
This is technically gymnastics.
Okay, yo, Chiba, go out there and make your money, girl. She said, okay, I just woke up to get dressed for work. I have 9:16. You're like an hour or two behind, right? Where am I? Oh, I'm in the South. I'm like, where am I at?
In the south.
Oh, okay, 7:16. So you're like 2 hours behind. Okay, 2 hours behind. Okay, so me and our people used to be within an hour of each other. Cause I was in Alaska, but now I'm in the South, so I got 9:17, so we're 2 hours behind now. But one thing I will say is like even though me and El Chipo have a bigger time difference,
That doesn't mean you don't get to talk to them.
we have a bigger time difference. I am closer in time to a lot of my subscribers, which I am happy about. I've seen it make a big difference. Not necessarily on the StreamYard, but on the mobile. It was over here having a blast.
The thunder begins. Mom, my computer about to die.
No, it's not. It's plugged in. Girl, what you talking about?
Are you sure? Because it's red.
I don't think that's orange, and I don't think that's
No, it's normally white when I charge it in.
No, that's not. She's ruining my set. That doesn't mean it's about to die. That means if something's plugged in. It's not gonna die. Come look at the thing. Come look at the thing.
She made me a bowl over here.
Well, why you trying to sabotage my show? The computer ain't about to die. I know enough to make sure. Okay, as you would say, I was in the bushes listening with my eyes closed out here, trampoline park. Yes, they have a lot of trampoline parks, and when the money gets straight, we're gonna go to one. They have like different passes, and I think it was The one I was looking at, I think was like $20 for everything, even with the go karts and the trampoline park. It was tight, and they have a couple trampoline parks here. Ava loves trampoline parks because that's like
Gymnastics, basically. You have to take me to trampoline park before I roll I'm gonna roll I'm gonna roll until I go to a trampoline.
But yes, they have the good deal. So in Alaska, when you go to trampoline park, the go karting is never included in the pass. You have to pay for that separately. So by the time you leave, you could drop 100, 150. But the one out here, I think it was a good deal, and they have a couple of different ones, which
So
is
how about we
nice.
go tomorrow? Please, pretty please.
I don't know when, Ava, but I'm gonna take you. I don't know when though. But yes, I did say trampoline park. Ava loves the trampoline parks. We have one in Alaska. We have two in Alaska, but like I said, everything's like really expensive there. And the one here is like a good price. And I'm curious what the food is. You guys already know when I go to the trampoline park, I'm gonna go live. I don't know if that's gonna be on Ava's Playtime or 907 Good Eats. But we are gonna go live when we're at the trampoline park. If I can find an outlet to charge my phone, I might go live on both platforms. Right, Ava?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all could we went to the trampoline park before in Alaska and we went live on Ava's Playtime. And Ava was showing y'all. Oh, I think we went live on both actually. I think we went two different times and I did a live on my channel and her channel, but she was doing her flips and everything. And you guys know Ava fractured her foot in April. Girl, stop. She fractured her foot in April and she has graduated therapy. And I found this out that she was flat footed. I never knew that.
How did you not know that?
I was making sure she had all 10 toes and 10 fingers. She didn't have no deformities. That's what I was looking at. And it's crazy because she did like, what, how many years of gymnastics? Like 5 years of gymnastics, maybe?
No, it's 6 years.
She did 6 years of gymnastics before I knew that. And I think the coaches knew that she was flat footed, but it was never an issue because Ava is really good at gymnastics. So we all never thought nothing of it until she hurt herself and injured herself. Ava, stop making all that noise in the background, please. Go sit in that recliner. But kids heal up really, really fast. Like if that would have been you or me, and that would have happened to us, we would have been hurt. We would have been hurt for a minute. But yes, trampoline park. I was looking it up. They got a couple down here. Definitely going to be going. I always forget about this, but I can put the comments on the screen. Definitely going to be going to the trampoline park. That's on the bucket list. I'm one of those moms where I like to do fun stuff. Like I don't like for Ava just to sit in the house. You know, like I be feeling bad, especially because we're in Alaska, or we were, and they only have a very short summer. So I always try to find stuff for us to do. My favorite thing about Foodie Gang is going to the park because it's free. That's my favorite. That's my go-to activity right there. Let's go to the park. Let's go on the walk. But she loves the trampoline park. And it's nice because Ava doesn't have any siblings, but she's really good at making friends. So we'll always find somebody at the trampoline park, or she'll find somebody for her to play with, which is nice. So, but how's everybody doing today? Y'all ready for the day? So I now got 9:25. I think we're just gonna keep this live going for as long as possible. Um, and all that. I wonder if I go open that window, is it gonna put a glare on here? Let me see. Let me see if it's gonna put a glare on here. Is it gonna put a glare on here? Let's see. Open that window. I gotta make sure. Okay, so I was so embarrassed. So when I started, hold on, y'all. When I started working in the medical field, they have these really. Let me see. Did it put a glare on here? Not too bad. Okay, so when I started working in the medical field, you know how they have those rolly chairs that the doctors sit on? I was so embarrassed. So I went to sit on that little rolly chair, and then it slid back, so I hit the floor, and it was like my first day. I was so embarrassed. Then when I found out when you sit down on those chairs, you have to pull it forward or it'll slide back. I was so embarrassed. I was like, man, I'm out here looking crazy. But yeah, then I found out when you sit down, you gotta pull it forward or it'll slide back. But these chairs remind me of those. I don't know what happened to Ava, but she got water all over her shirt. What happened to you?
There was a rubber band. There was a rubber band in the sink. Then I accidentally put it up to the top. I was like getting out of the way like this, and I wasn't looking, and it spilled all over me.
Didn't I tell you to go sit down?
I have to use the bathroom.
Okay, one thing about traveling with Ava is that she will keep you entertained because she will keep you entertained, laughing, and feeling good. Cause she always in something. But I tell her to go sit down, and
Look, I have to use the bathroom.
there's nothing wrong with that, girl. Nothing wrong with that.
What is wrong with using the bathroom?
Nothing unless you get into a fight with the sink.
I get to the fucking sink,
Nothing wrong with it.
and it spilled all over me, and there's water on the floor. That's how bad it was.
What?
Hey, that's crazy, man.
Hey, go sit down, like I've been saying.
I'm gonna choose.
Stay on the live, girl. Stay on the live.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but when I opened that window, I got cold. Maybe that's because I went to the AC or went by it.
The sink is dead. And revenge. Yeah.
Okay, I would share my screen with you guys, but when I did it last time, when I showed y'all the adult McDonald's Happy Meal, my Wi-Fi kind of like,
Cut off.
yeah, it kind of like went down. So now I'm like scared to do the screen share. And then Stanley, thank you so much. Have a good day. He said, talk to you later, Chef. Have a good day. We are gonna try. We're gonna try to start. Not try, but that's what we're going for. We're going for a good day. It's too early to be sad already, so that's what we're shooting for. It's a good day.
Good night, Mom.
Okay, okay, okay. But yes, Stanley, have a good day. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being the sponsor of the show. Uh, much appreciated. They was over here making all this noise.
Hands asleep. I do whatever you want to not go on that walk.
Oh, we're not. Okay, so yesterday we went on a walk. It was so miserable. But I really wanted to get
I
out.
felt dizzy in that walk.
I wanted to go outside and explore and see what was around us. We did take an Uber back.
Thankfully.
After we got back to the hotel room, we rested, we went to sleep. Uh Ava was very, very unhappy with the whole thing, and she let me know every step of the way. Ava's one of those kids that's very vocal, so she let me know how she was not happy the whole way. But when we got back to the room, I told her, I was like, Ava, you're gonna be fine. We stopped and got some water. Uh,
Water at Taco Bell should cost $0.
yeah, if we would have been in Alaska, we would say, hey, can we get covered on water? They would have been like 20 cents. I hate when they do that. When you go into fast food and then they you try to get a cup of some water and they try to charge you for the cup. I think that's so crazy and like unnecessary. Like, what if that person don't got no money and really needs some water, and you're really saying there's a price on a cup for water? That's crazy. Okay, so I have a lot of cups around me right now, and y'all know how I feel about clutter and being clean. So it's driving me crazy. Ava, come here. Hey, we got somebody up here. Let me put my headphones on. Put my headphones on. See if we can hear this okay. See.
What up?
Drip, what's going on? Let me get a sound check.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
And all right, how about now?
Okay, it sounds good. I think I gotta turn my headphones down a little bit.
Okay.
How have you been, Drip?
I'm doing good. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, I'm good though.
Yeah, that's good. I can hear you good. I can hear you good. How have you been? What have you been up to?
Not much though, to be honest. Same thing, man. You know, creating, supporting, doing my thing. Sometimes though, when outside. Today's prayer Friday. Today's Jumrah. Today's Jummah, so basically in simple terms, it's prayer Friday. So like how Christians they pray on a Sunday. For me, I pray on a Friday.
Oh, okay, okay. How's everything been going? I know you're talking about the nonprofit. Uh, is that what it was? It was like a nonprofit that you were going to be working for.
Yeah, not like working for, like basically being a part of it. It's like a community based thing though. You know, it's not by me though. I'm just gonna join someone else who's like, think of it like basically, you know, a learning place for, you know, other people who have special needs. It's like a special needs support thing. So it's like a form of learning, but you know, it's like college, but at the same time, it's not college though. So it's like a charity in a way.
Oh, and hey, Truth Teller, we've been looking for you. He said, "Where's my baby?" Bro, we've been looking for you. El Chico was
I
just in
haven't.
here. She
Oh
asked the
yeah.
same question. Let me pull it up. But we've been looking for you, Truth. I've been trying to call you.
Okay. Anyways, though, so basically, then I haven't started it yet. The last time I actually heard anything
Oh,
of that
okay.
is they came to my home, talked to my dad, and everything like that. I already kind of had a taste of it once though before, you know, I officially joined though, you know. Literally had a taste today on that type of thing. So what I did was basically, you know, they came to my home, they talked to my dad, they gave him some paperwork and everything. My dad already signed up and everything. It was just like, you know, get the, you know, extra things basically to officially confirm it though, you know.
Yeah, well, that's good that you,
I'm not starting yet though. I'm starting in September.
are you excited?
Yeah. Kinda hitting hard also, to be honest with you. Hit me hard. No, it's not because what I'm doing is hitting me hard. It's saying leaving college, man. I finished college after 5 years, man. That
I know
hit
what
hard.
you mean. I know what you mean, Dre, because after you finish a program that you're working on, you're like, okay, now what? You know,
Yeah, so
like
basically college
what's
stuff. Like
next?
one time though, I remember, I think when I finished secondary school, well, I call secondary school, you call it a high school. When I finished high school though, in that time, 2019, I literally cried, man. Literally, I cried though. I cried when I finished high school in 2019 though. You know, that's what I did though. I literally cried because, you know, I was emotional and I was leaving. So that's why in 2019, I literally cried, you know, when I was leaving school, you know. I was excited for college, but at the same time, man, I was so emotional. It's like the last time I'm going to so I just be there. I'm gonna see them people again, though. You know, of course, though nowadays it's bit easy though and everything like that, but it ain't gonna be the same way, man. Took me a while to get used to that fact.
Dre, we're looking at your neck. Can we see your face? So for this
So
the
it's fine.
nonprofit that you're gonna be working for, is it am I saying it right? Are you gonna be living there too?
No, I just stay home. All I do is just come and go in my home.
Oh, okay. So you'll still be living at home, but you're gonna go there during the day and work
Yes,
there.
it's like a 9 to 4 thing.
Oh, and then what are they gonna have you doing there
So it's
specifically?
just basically community-based things. It's just the building futures type thing, though. So just gonna, you know, teach me all the necessary skills I need. Say like travel training, cooking, all of that stuff, man. They're gonna teach me all of that. You know, it's like a special needs program type thing, though. So it's like a charity. They're a charity, but it's like a special needs type program, though, for people outside, you know, education and stuff like that. So they're just gonna and also though help with CV, help with basically I've already got the skills to work now, help me look for a job place soon and everything, so just to help me out. It's like a form of education, but the difference is it's more fun.
Yeah. So what have you been doing with your days since you finished college?
Yeah, I've been chilling, man.
But you've been posting a lot on YouTube. You want to tell us about your
Yes.
YouTube channel?
Sure. So what I do is I spread UK hip hop culture and basically different aspects to the culture. So sometimes I might explore grime, sometimes road rap, sometimes Afro swing, sometimes the trap wave music. Sometimes I just experiment. It's music related content. Shorts, I just show you different clips of the artist and I just give you a text in it and stuff. So that's what shorts is. Videos is just me giving you a voice over commentary over clips that selected clips I just pick and I just, post it, with my voice in it.
Yeah. Yeah,
And also I got TikTok also.
and Drip be grinding. He has a lot of great content. And Drip, I was just talking about how some content creators struggle with making content. What do you do to help you kind of like get over those content blocks?
All I do is sometimes I just reuse the same concept and just add something new to it. Take a reused concept, like say like an old video, old short, and basically what I do is take what I remembered the concept of what I did before, take that concept and add something new to it to update it. Or like basically though I just research, different stuff in UK rap and stuff like that though, and I just take different aspects in it and stuff like that. Say if I notice something's hot, I'll just take it. Or say if I'm actually interested in what I'm listening to and stuff like that, I might take that different aspect. Or just basically I take 2 to 3 days off and I just basically relax, man. All I do is support within 2 to 3 days though, and I'm off posting, then I go back to posting because I'm too creative for that.
Yeah, and then can you know, speak to the future content creators about how important it is to support other content creators as well? Because I know
Yeah,
you do a lot of that.
it's important to support other people because it's like this though. You support them, they support you. So basically, it's like a networking thing though. Yes, you can do everything on your own if you like, and just support and everything like that. But it's good to network with other people though, because you can never know who you be connected to can give you a gateway to newer opportunity you can never have before.
Yes, very, very true. I like by me networking and going on other platforms, it has helped so much with growing my craft platform, as well as people start to recognize who you are.
Yeah, but the big advice I give to everyone else who has who's a career recently though is always remain level headed, fam. Cause look, same people on the way up is the same people on the way down. So always remember to be level headed and give your credit to who it really deserves the credit to be, and that is your Lord and your Maker, basically your Creator or God. So basically, it's God though. Give credit to God first if you believe. Give credit to God first, then basically give credit to your supporters and then you. It's not that basically, oh wait, no, don't put faith in you. Of course, put faith in you, man. But also remember to remain humble and also remember to remain level headed because, there's more to that, man. Because you hit one, you're going to have to keep going. So, remain level headed to avoid burnout, man.
I think that is really good advice because I will see people just kind of get a little bit crazy with the YouTube and all that stuff, where everyone not knowing who you are. Some people will get a little bit like big headed with it, and you got to stay like realistic. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I feel you though. Wallah, feel you on that type of thing, no. Because that's what I got going on, no, man. Because look, I give credit to God first, then I give credit to everyone else and me later. Because I believe God deserves the credit first. Because God is the one who put me in this position. He can take it back right away.
Exactly. And I've seen that happen, not a ton, but I've seen that happen. Someone will have a great platform, they'll be doing good, and they'll kind of get a little bit carried away, start acting a little crazy, and I'm better than you. And then before you know it, they're demonetized.
Yeah, that's why I just really like to remain level headed in this thing, though. So yeah, and also I balance two platforms. So sometimes though, if I take time off posting here, I go to my TikTok and I post there, and then just after that, I just stop for a period and I just rest. Sometimes though, man, because look over there. Sometimes on TikTok, look, I love here though, but sometimes on TikTok, it's very easy to just keep remaining consistent, supporting or whatever. And also, though, it's easier to take a break over there. Of course, you can. It's up to you how long you want to take a break here, also. But over here is more harder work, though, man. You know.
Yeah, and then like while you take those breaks, like what you do, Drip, is you support a lot of content creators. And I think that that's how you really build an authentic audience by, you know, like paying it forward.
Yeah, because I actually realized my potential 2 years ago, and I want other people to realize their own potential. Whether they know their own, whether they know it or no, whether they accept it or no, I want people to realize their potential. Because I know mine, so I want other people to realize theirs. Whether they, do or don't, I'm still gonna be in their corner. Because I value loyalty in a way. Of course, though, sometimes don't, also you have to pick and choose your loyalty, whatever, man. But I value loyalty, though.
Yeah, and I think that the whole loyalty aspect, it matters a lot when you're a content creator. Cause you will look at people and you could kind of see who's not really loyal, and you're kind of like stay away from that person.
Yeah.
You know. Well, truth, we hope that you have some safe travels. Always say a prayer before the plane takes off and when it's landing, because you never know. Always gotta say a prayer. You know. But yes, Drip, supporting other content creators, staying humble, being realistic, staying level headed, all those things really matter. And if you keep doing those, eventually, this is gonna be your job for you.
Yeah, hopefully, though, man. Inshallah, God willing, man. Inshallah, that's what I say. Inshallah. Inshallah means God willing, though. So basically, only God knows when, though. Of course, I want to do this thing and make money off this thing while being creative. But I got to do the work also try in order to get to that type of thing. TikTok type thing, though, it's very easy, though, man. Of course, you have to do the work and it's going to be harder work there and whatever and you have to support there over there, of course, and that type of thing, man. That's what they actually do over there. That's why it's so easy to actually get monetized over there, man. Not picking one or the other. I'm just being truthful here. When it comes to that TikTok thing, though, that thing basically it's very easy already monetized there, though, man. So, of course, I want to make enough money, hopefully. Of course, I have to do real job someday in future also, though, like maybe 2 or 3 years time, maybe I get job and I'll still do it. But the whole point of it, though, when I build this thing is I make enough money that I don't need to work anymore. And I just basically keep working on this type of thing, man, like building my own thing, though. 'Cause I actually want to make a name for myself in life.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people don't really see content creation as a real job. But it is. It is. Just the same if you were like an actor and you worked, you know, for the TV station. It's the same. It's the same concept.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the only difference is that you do everything by yourself. So the whole point is, though, man. Yes, I want to do a job in future. Of course, I want to, and it will lead to a gateway, of course. But I want to build my own name also on the side, also, so I have extra money as well, though, man. Because what this type of this type of economy, whether in America, whether in UK, wherever, just make sure you have enough money so you can basically be stable, man, because you never know when you're gonna need it from.
Yes, very true. And LG, well, who you talking to? You talking to me or you talking to True? uh, you talking to me or you talking to True? You gotta be specific, girl. You gotta be specific.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah,
but
for me,
I do want to go to Cali. I do want to go to Cali.
okay. I feel you on that type of thing though. Difference between when I did my college, they didn't have to expect a graduation day. What they did is they allowed me to basically plan my own future. They just let me basically, decide, okay, do I wanna they say if you wanna stay, you can stay. If you wanna move up courses you can, or if you wanna do another course, it's up to you. Or if you want, you can basically, you're gonna get job, you'll get job. Or if you want to do a supported internship, which is pre-internship, but it's like a supported, it's an internship which is supported though. I go outside to work and they help me. I get supported while working till I'm independently fully, and then hopefully I get a permanent place there as well. So I was supposed to do that though. But what happened was though, is that it's not that they didn't want to take me though, is they don't want to set me up to fail. So they feel like I wasn't qualified though. Even though the skills was I was qualified, but in certain aspects though they didn't feel I fit in and stuff like that. So it felt like, look, we don't want to set you up to fail, so it's just better we offer you an alternative.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you, Drip. But you know what, Drip? One thing I will say is, even despite you being special needs and your disability, I feel like you're doing a really great job, and I feel like you and your story will inspire a lot of people. Because even if someone has a disability, it doesn't mean that like you can't do it. It just means that you have to work differently.
Yeah, it's on a different level, man. Because to me, though, I'm not saying I'm no better than nobody, but of course I can be inspiring also, though. That's the whole point, also to make a name for myself, and I want to make it in life also. But also, you know what I consider myself? I consider myself high vibrational being. It's not that nobody else is there. Of course they're there. I'm just on a different frequency. I'm a high vibrational being, so I'm on a different frequency, and I just basically adjust to the frequency or environment or the vibe that I'm around, and I just adjust to it though. So that's what I am now, high vibrational being. So I feel like I'm on a different level in a spiritual sense. Just my body or my mind physically is trying to adjust to everywhere. Not saying nobody ain't like that though. Everyone can be though. It's possible, of course. I'm just saying to me personally what I consider myself.
Yeah, I feel you. Hey, next level, how are you doing? He said that Cash App is coming up as not found. Is that your correct Cash App? I just reposted the Cash App in here. Okay. He said that he found it. I just reposted it. Uh just reposted it, and that one is good. I know I've been switching Cash Apps a lot. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I got a lot going on. I got two phones, like Kevin Gates. Okay, but I just reposted the link. You hear even back two phones, but I got two phones. And thank you so much, Jif, for coming up here sharing your story.
Yes,
It's gonna help a lot of people. I know the road feels long while you're on it, but there are a lot of people that are special needs, have ADHD, have autism, and they could look up to someone like yourself.
Happy inshallah, man. And all I'm gonna say is that type word is exactly. So just keep doing what you gotta do. Cause not much is, not everything's up possible. Of course it is though. But just know though, I'm just basically for this brother though. And you know what, you should, only God can help you, man. Because it's not that I can't help her, but of course I can though. But you also gotta remember who's the one who made you though. That's the one who really understands you. I only understand because that's based on my experience. Me, myself, I'm on the way to, basically work on me. Before I can think about anybody else, I gotta think about me first also. Of course, I can empathize and feel or experience what they're experiencing, but I'm just saying though, to me, in order to do that for me, I feel like I need to basically, get myself, like that first. Then basically, think of other people, you know.
Yeah, but I think that your story can help a lot of people out. And else people said, "Truth, you flying me out." And I just want to say, shout out to Next Level for coming through with the $50 on Cash App. I appreciate it so much. And me and Next Level, we've been locked in for a minute. Still waiting on that second interview, Next Level. I ain't forgot. Because we got to talk about you being a vegan or you not being a vegan. But thank you so much, Next Level. I'm just going to make him the sponsor of the show. Let me get that banner updated. Y'all show Next Level some love. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Another great content creator who I know is going to do great. And I would say, like, the people that we have on this channel, I really love y'all so much. And people be like, you don't know these people, they're strangers. I'm like, look, I'm up here all day, every day. You don't know who I know. And like the things that we be sharing with each other, we are locked in. And I'm willing to argue and fight over anybody on this channel. Like, there ain't gonna be no drip slander. You ain't gonna be talking about cheapo. You ain't gonna be talking about truth. You're not gonna be talking about next level while I'm there. But thank you so
Awesome.
much, next level.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I feel you though. Well, I was also gonna say one day in future, very long, long term future, yeah, I'm into UK rap acting. One day I did explain that I wanted to interview them artists if I wanted to. I know I can do it now if I like, but I wanted to keep grinding on my thing, keep building it, and I enjoy what I do. But if I wanted to change, I can change. Just not now, man. I'm happy with what I do right now.
Yeah, and I was working with these group of kids because I want to start a homeschool for special needs kids. Because I myself was diagnosed with a disability, or I was diagnosed with a pre-existing condition at 27 years old. Uh, and at the time, it's considered a disability. So I have a special place in my heart for anyone that is special needs or has a disability, because a lot of people don't hear us and don't understand us. So I was working with these kids that had autism, ADHD, and I could tell like they had a bright future. They just needed one-on-one help. And
Oh yeah, I remember that.
it
I
wasn't until I
feel
went to culinary school where I understood math, fractions, and all that. So they just needed one-on-one help as opposed
yeah,
to
I
being in the
feel you.
classroom.
Well, I feel you know, I actually had one-to-one help though for years, man. Then afterwards, at some point though, when I got to at some point throughout college, I actually improved so much. I got to be independent. It's just that when I had, of course there was TAs there though. It's just that everyone shared one. Individually though, I improved too much though, man. It's just back then though, I had one-to-one for years, and also in the home, my mom basically helped me out also, literally though, because I was diagnosed at 5 though. But I actually displayed signs before that. People thought in that time though, the schools thought I had ADHD. I was nearly this close to being misdiagnosed though.
And that happens a lot. I was talking to someone else who has a special needs child, and he was just talking to me about all he had gone through with the IEP and the school system and having to fight for his child. And it's
Same to same.
heartbreaking.
I know it's same to same here, but the difference here though also we have a thing called a EHCP, similar to an IEP, but the difference is though EHCP covers the educational and the healthcare needs of the child also. So it's like basically that's just entitled till 25. Mine is finished though because I'm not in education. So as long as the person's in education, no, as a child all the way till they're 25 or 20, all the way till they're 25 or in education, that's when it's active. Mine is finished because I'm not in education no more. So after when if I stayed in education till 25, I could that basically expires.
Yeah, and it's sad because it's like some kids just need one-on-one help. And it
Yeah,
doesn't mean
but
that they're
see,
like
oh yeah, but
slow.
then I feel you though, but I also feel like this also though when it comes to people on the spectrum or who are neurodivergent, there's a spectrum to it and a different level to it. I'm more high functioning basically. So I'm just like everybody else. The only difference is certain areas I struggle with the most and needed extra support in certain things though as well. So yeah, man, I feel you on that though. Wallah.
Yeah, and then El Chivo said my baby got a one-on-one. And it's like when you send your kid to school, the teachers may not have time because they have really big classrooms now. And I'm already doing homeschool for Ava, so if there's other kids in the neighborhood that I need
I
homeschool,
was only
I don't
homeschooled
mind.
once. I was only homeschooled once though when I came back to UK though, because my dad went around looking for school for me. I did not get no place, and basically they couldn't support me and all that though. And it was just like okay, well just keep me home, and I just learned. Some teacher came to the home, or basically in my home. Sometimes though they basically do online learning and stuff like that. That's how I was homeschooled in the home for only like a month. After that, I got my place, but I got a place in school.
El Shiva, what's going on with you, girl?
Hey! Listen, what did they change the StreamYard? I don't even know where the. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
They did move some things around, which is why it was hard for me to get back to
I feel
StreamYard
you.
because they changed a lot of
Okay.
things.
Wallahi, I feel you though. Yeah, but I'm saying I understand about the one
wait,
to one.
Riaz, wait. Let me get in real quick.
Okay.
Riaz said I finally got on the channel. They let me talk, child. Hey, look.
Sorry, I gotta chill out.
Nah, you good.
Look, this y'all show.
Yeah, you good. No, but I came up here because, like, yeah, so you are absolutely correct. Like, you, as a parent, like, we are our children's biggest advocate, right? And so, obviously, the school is not going to just give those extra resources to children because why? It costs more money, right? And
Yeah.
so you have to advocate that your child needs special accommodation. So my baby have an IEP. And at first I was like, a little sad because I was like, oh my God, does that mean my child is slow? Absolutely not, because I know my baby is smart as heck. But they gave her an IEP because they said she had ADHD and they said she was on the spectrum, right? And so that gave her the opportunity to get a one-on-one. And with that one-on-one, it's helped her tremendously because I think she works better with an aide, getting attention versus sitting in a class with like 20 some students and one teacher. You feel me? And so yeah, every like I think every 6 months we have like an IEP meeting to go over like goals. And I love that. Like she goes to like a therapist, she goes to like special teachers that help her with like the areas and assignments that she might be struggling with. So like she's awesome in English, but math she struggled. So they take her out of class and they'll go and they'll help her with that area that she's weak in or whatever. So, it's not, some people look at it as a negative, but my experience thus far has been tremendously positive because you have a whole team that's working with your child, for their betterment. You feel me?
Yeah, and I could tell the kids that I was teaching, they were not slow. They just needed one-on-one help. And so I don't know what that is ringing. What I would do is set up my kitchen like a restaurant. Hold on, y'all. Y'all keep talking.
Okay.
No,
Sorry,
you
my bad.
got it.
Okay, I feel you're not cheap, because my dad had to literally fight for all the support type thing. No, I was just fortunate though,
Huh?
man. My dad basically fought for everything though, because literally applied for it and they rejected me multiple times. He literally had to fight really hard though until they gave me what I wanted though. And he also had a good he had a good solicitor with him while he did it though. And then in the home, my mom basically, whatever support I was given, or whatever target or goal, whatever, my mom basically helped me in the home. And then in the school, I had, one-to-ones and everything like that. And they did set a goal and everything like that. I have a thing called
Hey, wait,
EHCP.
drip. How do I see the chat? Like, where's the button at to see the
Are
chat?
you on your phone now, Chivo?
I'm on the phone. Yeah.
The
I
chat.
don't know.
Wait, wait, do you see that rectangular box right there next to the camera? This is the chat.
Next to the camera.
Yeah, ask
Yeah,
Drip.
next
Drip know
to
everything.
Why did they do this? Like, that's hectic. All right, never mind. I guess I don't need to see the chat, child.
Yeah, so basically, this is what I had though. An education healthcare plan is a legally binding document in the UK that outlines specific educational and social care needs of a child or young person up to 25.
Yeah, that's what's up because it practically protects you, right? From my
Yep.
understanding. So
Yep.
so I don't have lost for words, child.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know why.
Wait, so
It's
basically,
a look
it's
at the camera
similar to
like,
an
wait a
ID.
minute.
No, I understand where you're coming from, but it is similar to an IEP. The only difference is, though, it covers the social care part while they also do the IEP thing with me also. And that's only entitled till 25. So, young child all the way to 25, as long as the person's in education, though. So, after education, basically the thing is expired. Mine is finished because I'm done with education now, you know?
Oh, okay, cool, cool. That's what's up. Shout out to you
What?
for educating people on these
You're
things.
welcome.
Hi, Truth.
Salutations, ladies. Salutations.
How you doing, True?
Hey, I'm doing good. I can't complain. I woke up this morning.
I know that's
I
right.
stayed up. I stayed up late last night. You know how that goes. Hey, listen. Let me. I just wanted to say this real quick. Those programs are very needed. I used to work for a company called United Cerebral Palsy, and there's a day program for children with special needs, whether it be developmental, physical, emotional. And I watched a whole bunch of those programs lose the funding. And some of those kids from back then, I see them, and when you can tell that those programs was needed because they are to take away those resources in the midst of you trying to help them with overcoming those developmental disabilities. You really can see that they're lacking. So I salute and I tilt my hat to anybody who can do that and continue to do that in any aspect, whether you help them, whether it's children or adults. You know, I salute people like that.
Yeah, and I could tell, these kids just need a one-on-one help, and it's sad that the parents have to go through so much fighting with the schools
Yeah,
and a lot of back and forth just to fight for your own baby. You know what I'm saying? You're not even
yeah,
advocating for nothing wrong. You're just advocating for your baby, and it's sad. And then imagine if you have
um,
multiple special needs kids, you're gonna get tired.
let me
Well,
get gas while I'm here.
the goal is for them to spend as less money as possible. And so, like, when you come in and trying to ask for supportive services, like that's money that it has to be allocated out of their budget, and they ain't trying to do that. But I mean, like I said, if you're persistent and fighting against them to get those services, then you're more inclined to get them. But if you just give up and throw your hands, that shoot, they ain't gonna be like, oh, here's this or here's that, because that's more money they gotta spend.
Hmm. Yeah, I feel it as well. Yeah, that makes sense though. Yeah. Also, though, basically, I'm just fortunate enough, in 907 to have both parents though. Because yes, my dad was there, and yes, my mom was there. Both of them, you
Fill it
know,
up.
both of them helped me.
Regular, yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm a fortunate
Let me
case
get
of
my
saying,
wallet.
like,
Yeah.
I'm I'm just a fortunate case to be honest though. I had a bad support system as well, but also both parents in the home as well. Cause yes, my dad though fought for the support, but the one in my home was my mom to help me. Actually I've got really good speech now, but when I was younger, long time ago, I had a speech delay. So every time I spoke, I stumbled or mumbled each word every time I spoke.
That's what's up. When how early did they start getting you
Hey,
that
you told me.
like that help?
Five, five,
Yeah, and see, I
five.
think I think it's important to start early because like some people don't care, and I feel like 'cause I got a nephew that's autistic, mother that
Oh, sorry to cut you off. Your mic is cutting in and out, but yeah, I feel you on that. To be honest though,
yeah,
I displayed signs before 5 years old, but cheaper. They basically almost misdiagnosed me for ADHD, but then they had to do a test again, and then they found out what happened. Because in my time, right, they didn't have much resource, compared to now, basically nowadays. In my time, they had what they had, or the
Mm.
understanding of my time. basically, they
Yeah,
didn't they didn't have the understanding or resources in my time that much, though. So that's why
Right.
they thought they thought I had something, but I didn't have it, and it took longer to
yeah.
process it.
Hey, Day One Walks, how are you doing? He said, Happy Foodie
I got appreciate
Friday,
you.
peace.
Okay, now you can speak. Sorry, my bad though. It's just your mic was cutting in and out. Sorry.
Oh no, you good? Can you hear me now?
You sound
It
kind
sounds
of
like
low.
you're far away.
Sorry,
Oh
just
damn.
sorry.
Driving
I just
value.
put the phone down. I'm resting, man. It's hot right now today, man. It's very
Oh.
hot as well.
It sounds like you could be far away.
Sorry, how about now?
All right, how about now?
No, Drip
You
is fine.
sound
I'm
better.
talking to El Chifa. Okay, go El Chifa. Go ahead, girl. We can hear you.
Chad, I forgot what I was talking about. He could go.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me
Listen,
see.
don't keep a smile on my face. You better cut it out.
You ain't even ready, El Chivo.
Okay.
Look, why
No,
Truth? Every time Truth come up here, you forget what you was gonna say.
I don't know.
no, I think last time I remember you speaking about is you knew somebody cheap that has what I have and stuff like that, though, or something like that. Was it your niece and nephew, whatever? I think you said something about that. That's what I remember. You knew someone who had it, though. That's what I remember so far.
Oh, you trying to recap what I was saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
was saying that.
Trying to help you.
Oh, hey, I'm over here multitasking like a mug. No, but I was
No,
saying
you
that
over
my
here
I
discombobulated.
know, child. Listen, no, but I was saying that I have a nephew that's autistic, and they told his mother that he would be delayed, that he would not talk, like that he was gonna have like like special disabilities, And so she started getting him like she took him to the regional center. Like I don't know if they got that like all across, but she took him to the regional center and got him speech therapy and like all of these other resources. And I mean, he's thriving. He's talking. Like I mean, you can tell. That he's autistic, but he's come a long way, especially further than what the doctors alluded to him being. So at the end of the day, I say it's the doctors can't say nothing. It's ultimately it's in God's control. And the parents. Go ahead.
I was gonna say though, in my time though, basically the only one to fully push me beyond what I am now is my mom. Basically, she knew me best. Of course, my dad believed. Yes, my family there and they support and they understand it. But so they kind of like felt I was restricted to a certain degree. Though it's not that they didn't believe in me. It's just that they just didn't understand. My mom was the only one first time though was to actually basically fully support, like fully to push me in the home. So literally in my home, she literally helped me with the handwriting and everything. She helped me when speak stuff and everything. I spoke two languages when I was younger. It's just that a speech delay. Every time I spoke, I delayed my speech, and then literally though, when I got the support I needed, I had to get speech, and I got speech and language though. SLT and stuff like speech and language and stuff like that together, and I literally had that while I had, everything basically, literally to be pushed. And I think it's just that occupation as well, so to help work on certain other things too, though. Literally, they actually showed me how, thing when I was like when I had it though in my home, they showed me how to basically use a fork and knife properly. Because look, when I was younger, I could use a fork and knife, but I did not do it properly. They showed me how to use it properly.
Yeah, and places like that, it seems like what they're doing is very simple, but them taking their time out and showing the kids how to do stuff is gonna go farther with them in life.
Yeah, it's called occupational therapy, basically, OT. So basically, though, what they do is though you'll get them some in school and in the college, or you can get yourself one in your home. They come over and they show you how to do all the simple life skills you need, though. Literally anything. Literally though, physically or like basically handwriting or speech or whatever, man. That's what occupational therapy is, or OT. That's what I had though at 13. I wasn't conscious enough to actually know. I became very conscious of what I have now. You know, I've always had my whole life. I became conscious of that at 13. Before that, when I was younger, I didn't think I thought I was different. Or I thought something wrong was with me in that time when I was thinking, but I was not. Literally, I told that to someone who supported me, and they said, "No, I just work differently, though." And that's when I actually realized it, though. And I actually know that.
Yeah, and therapy was very helpful for me as well. After my surgeries and all that. But what advice do you guys have to, or LT, but do you have any advice to parents that are dealing with someone that has a special needs child? She sounds like she's going through some things.
Okay.
Right? She never paying attention. So listen, one thing
No,
I
that's
if
Oh
okay.
man, y'all talking about
No,
me?
that's
I
okay.
can't listen. I
you
can't mute my
yeah, we
phone. I
talking
don't know
about
how
you,
to mute the
man.
damn phone. Huh?
She asking you questions and she asking you a question and you doing whatever you doing.
Oh man, listen. I was dropping my daughter off to her dad, and I'm like, I
Oh,
don't see this
well,
nigga car. Oh, that's another. Let me stop. All right, what's the question, child?
I'm gonna answer the question first and then you can follow up. So one of the things I would advise parents who have children or a child that special needs is, if you can get a diagnosis early, immediately get them the resources that they need, right? Immediately. Another thing, educate yourself on, what's going on with your child, right? I know there's people out here who specialize in that kind of stuff, but you wanna educate yourself because there might be some things that you might not be taught. They might forget to teach you along the way. You remember your child is an investment. You know, so you want to make sure you putting your all into your investment because at the end of their childhood going into their adult life, you want to make sure that you provided them with everything that they needed. You know, you got the floor, El Cheapo.
Oh wait, I'm I'm still trying to catch up on what y'all talking about. I'm sorry.
Okay,
So
I'm
the,
so
the
trying to
question
multitask.
was,
I'm dropping kids off and shit.
the,
Go ahead.
oh no, you good. The question was, what advice would we give a parent or parents with that has a child that has that like a special needs child? What advice would you give the parents?
Pretty much piggybacking off what you said. I kind of heard. I would say to get them some help as soon as possible. Like as soon as you start noticing, like that, you know, like there's like something that could potentially be wrong. Like I say, go get them evaluated. Unfortunately, like in our community, like we be in denial. Like they
Yup.
don't. People don't want to to be in like reality that something could be wrong.
okay, sorry, there, Mike.
And
Your microphone going in and out, love.
Okay.
And until she get her microphone straight, my brother, you might have the floor. Go ahead.
Okay, so the only thing I can give advice to a parent, even though I ain't no parent yet, though, but I might be one in future, is first is to have faith. Secondly, is to actually have patience. Also, why you actually get support to basically, build upon like what you both were saying there as well. I also would put faith and patience in it though, because you're the one, because the parent is the one supposed to believe in the child first before the child can really believe in themselves. Because, if you keep saying to the child, you ain't nothing, no, they're going to start believing it. So you're supposed to actually, have patience and also they'll communicate in style as well. Yes, you speak a certain way and that's how the tone is though, but then also a person who's on that type of special need or who's neurodivergent, they don't take certain tones a certain way, how other people take it a different way. So, the way you communicate and the patience part, because you have to be patient though, like when you give an instruction, be patient or explain to them in a way that they understand. It's not they ain't slow or nothing like that. They process stuff differently. And I'm just going based off my experience type thing though. Everyone is very different though. Everyone does it differently. I'm high functioning. Some people's very different though. So, the only thing I could just add to it though in simple terms is faith and patience. That's all I can say. And also good communication also. Find a way to communicate and help support them in the right way possible. That's how I can simplify it.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because look, it's about patience also. That's how I feel, bro.
Yeah,
Patience though. Because you can help the child and do what you need to do with helping, but also the parent also needs to learn to be patient also. Because it can be a struggle as well when you have that type of child as well, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with the child though. It's just circumstances, man. Circumstances.
I agree with with one thing El Cheapo said. In our community, we're so much in denial. We don't ever want to accept the fact that that children, they might have special needs. Whether it's mild or moderate, they just they don't want to accept it at all. And then they try to push the kids off like there's nothing wrong with my son, there's nothing wrong with my daughter. They could do everything you can. It's all right to understand. It's all right to to say, hey, my child will never learn how to drive a car. I understand. It's all right to say my child can never be left alone. I understand. It's all right to say my child will never be able to live on their own ever, ever. They will need 24-hour supervision. It's all right. People just don't want to accept that. Growing up in a black and Spanish culture, one thing about I seen it like firsthand. A man and a woman, they go reproduce and they make a child. When a child come out with special needs, the first thing the man says is, "Oh, you was cheating on me," and then leave the woman.
Well, that's pretty sad though, man. Well, I was also gonna say this though, man. I kind of feel what you're saying though, but I have to say the word though. You can never say never, man. Because there's no such thing as never. It's just they're capable of doing it. It's just that the way they do it is very different. I understand what you mean though. When you say never though, I wouldn't say never as like a permanent thing. Though. I feel you on what you're saying because that makes total sense though. I'm not. The only reason I did not move out of my parent home yet, though, is because I'm not at that stage yet. I'm almost there, though, basically. You know, I do almost everything in my own, just basically not cook yet, and certain things I have to build upon in order to do that, So I feel you
Yeah,
on that. So they're capable of anything. It's just they needed to be supported in the way possible. And also, though, it's faith as well, man. Not just in God, but I mean faith in the child also. Because if in order for a child to believe they can do anything is for their parent to actually tell them they can do it. Not, explain to them not like overdo it though, but just basically explain to them in a way that, look, I believe in you and you're capable of doing this though.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, I'm having some Wi-Fi issues. So I'm gonna let this go for a little bit longer, but I'll probably shut it down pretty soon. But y'all, glad y'all
Well,
having a
hey,
good
look,
conversation.
I'm actually pulling into the airport, so I'm gonna get off now. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna text you though. I didn't check my phone. So I know you said you text me. I'm gonna check my phone. I'm in New Jersey, so I don't want to. That's why I got the phone down low. But as
Yeah, well,
soon as I
be
get to the
safe,
terminal,
Ruth. And I'm glad that y'all all came up today. Uh, y'all know I'm on the road, so I got to work on the Wi-Fi. But great conversation. Thank you guys so much for both coming up.
No,
I'll talk with you.
I appreciate that. Appreciate you, man. I feel
All
you.
right,
All right,
all
talk to
right,
y'all later. Peace.
all right. Like I said, I'll get with you.
Okay, thank you, Truth.
All right, not a problem.
All right. All right. See y'all next time.